Well, hello. Welcome to Life Coach Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. And Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And Life Coaching Access is our service to our community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. I am Coach Shaun for Inner Game, bringing out the in me. Your access with me will now be moving forward starting next Friday. Will be now at 10 a.m. in the morning. So we're going to shift things a little bit. So from 10 p.m. next week, it's going to be 10 a.m. And that's going to be a weekly dose of bringing out the in me on the inner game. And thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for everyone who's watching right now, who's putting in their comments there. Awesome. Thank you, coaches, Coach Nords and Coach Trisha. It's an awesome night. It's an awesome day for everyone to really start. Let's take a look at how life it is right now and learn the 7 ways to enjoy and live life or live your life. And think about what are the things that makes you joyful and what are the things that makes us live our life. At times we just focus on all of the things that we're doing towards our goals and our dreams because of a lot of distractions. Maybe there's a lot of things happening, a lot of clutters. If you watch the life coach corner this evening at 7 p.m. at Life Coach Philippines, trying to gather my thoughts. We talk about there really decluttering our minds because there's a lot of clutters. At times we tend to not focus on the things that's important or relevant to us. So putting this and being in a space that there are less clutters and what have you really helps us focus towards the goals that we want to achieve and the relationship that we want to have and the experiences that we want to enjoy. And today I'll talk to you the 7 ways to enjoy and live your life. And I always ask this to everyone who's watching. Let's be intentional. Hashtag pack my bag moments. You see the bag there. Take a look. If you can remember a time when you're attending seminars in the workplace before all of the changes happened in this year, and you are in the seminar, you're attending it, you're joining it, then suddenly you get an aha moment and you say, that's it. That's what I needed on this seminar. And you can say, okay, I can go home now. I can go home, pack my bags, and put in there the things that I bring in and just enjoy the time. But in this video or in this live, don't go home yet. Just stay there. You're at home anyway. So grab some water, grab some coffee, maybe for some who's still working at this time, or grab something to drink, or maybe get a popcorn there or some chips, or maybe a good, food that you can start eating and just enjoying the time with me. It's going to be an awesome night for everyone. It's a late night, and thank you very much for being here. So get your bag moments, be intentional, post that in your page, post that in your group, post that in your personal timeline so that you can bless other people. You know how wonderful it is for us to continuously be blessing other people with the learnings that you have, the wisdom that you have, and all the knowledge that you're also experienced, because we're also blessing other people. And in the process, we're helping influence or create an impact to the community that we have, and also making a difference towards, just a small little thing that we're doing in the space of the internet space. So pack your back moments. Don't forget, you see the screen there. You see the N going to the north, what's your true north, and that is intentional. I put it in really there. What's your true north and where you're at right now? But before you do that, let me briefly introduce myself. I am Coach Shaun. I'm a professional life coach certified from the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, which is based in Texas, USA, which is a bona fide mental health a provider. And as a life coach, I help people create stability, clarity, consistency, and influence in their professional and personal life. Most of the clients I help are business leaders who want to create work-life integration. What is work-life integration, coach? Well, this is different towards work-life balance, because if you talk about work-life balance, it means that you only work from 8 to 5, and anything in out, not in when that time is just life. And but for business leaders, most of the business leaders, that's going to be a challenge because of the demands of the workplace, the demands of what's happening right now, and the changes that's happening. And being in the new normal right now, things would change, and you need to be able to integrate things where at times, when you're at home, you still open your laptop, you get a call from someone else, even sleeping middle of the night at 12 midnight, someone would call you and say, boss, something is happening here, and you would need to wake up, because that is what really is happening right now, where work and life are really being intertwined. And for you to be able to enjoy your life is to have that integration and really enjoying what you do at work and enjoying the time that you have with your family. So it's really marrying everything together, and for you to be able to live the kind of life that you want. I've worked in the corporate mostly in my career for 14 years and ended my career there as a director. I've worked for one of the biggest BPO companies here in the Philippines and also abroad. If you see them, they're top performers in the Everest Group. Check on that, whatever in the top, that's the company that I work for. And I've been blessed with that company for my duration of career. Then I'm super, super grateful for that company for blessing me. And 2019, last year, I transitioned from corporate to full-time life coach, focusing on the area of self-leadership. And self-leadership is our ability to be intentional of the things that we think about, the things that we feel about, and the things that we do about. Because if you're intentional about that, you're also going to make sure that you choose the right feelings, the right emotions, the right relationship, and the right work, and the right goals that you would want for you to create the lifestyle of your choice. I've been blessed and been married for 17 years. My wife is also a certified life coach, Coach Tin, who's also part of this, life coach access. And just check her videos inside Life Coach Philippines for you to experience more. But the beautiful thing about it is you have a lot of coaches as well who has some, well, not some, a lot of contents there in Life Coach Philippines for you to learn a lot of different things, the areas of your life that you want to improve, and you want to, have a better life and a better relationship with other people. So join in there, check on the videos after this, not right now, just stay with me. Not right now. Check on the videos there. It's going to be a wonderful experience for you to get that learning. And what's beautiful is it's absolutely free. It's free there. Just take a link, get some piece of paper, write down your learnings and what have you, and it's going to be a beautiful experience. And we've been blessed with 2 children who are now teenagers, age 18 and 14 years old. And I've been blessed so far with a lot of this my beautiful children, and we've been blessing also other people in the process. All right. So let's just do a quick recap. But before I do that, let me just acknowledge the people who's watching right now. I'm seeing Coach Mao. Thank you, Coach Mao, for joining as well. My wife is there, Coach Tin. We also have Coach Jasmine, Master Coach Jasmine, and Coach Lynn. Thank you for joining me, Coach Lynn, at this time on the hour. I hope you're able, you're still okay pa. You're still doing fine there. I hope you can get more, sabi nga ni Master Coach Jasmine, yung mga clutters lang, wala nang mga clutter, and you have some space for me and some learnings for today. All right, so let's start. Let's just do a quick recap for the past 4 weeks, or it's the 5th week right now, and we'll talk about week 1, laying the foundation of what really the inner game is all about. And I've shared to you about the Kodak moments, and the Kodak moments is the thing that you get memory from your experiences, whatever it's good or bad. Those photographs that really gives out emotions, that gives out the feeling, that brings out memory. And that's where you lay the foundation of what's happening in your life to understand where you're at and what happened to all of the things that's doing in your life. And week 2, we talk about Doraemon, the deconstruction of beliefs. And beliefs is something that we have, but the beliefs, those are the things that we test as we progress in life. But the question really there is, are we being intentional about the beliefs that we have? And are those beliefs that you have right now, are serving its purpose for the bigger goal that you want in life. And in week 3, we talked about rebuilding the values foundation. We talked about Shrek and how Shrek, if you take a look at the outside, is ugly. He's kind of an ogre like me. I'm an ogre who feels that everything in this world are, you need to be strong and you need to be defensive and you need to be yourself or alone. But eventually, inside in your heart, you're a nice guy and you have really the heart for other people. And you need to rebuild that foundation of your values to understand what is my heart really telling me or speaking to me? And last but not the least, Dora the Explorer. This was last Friday. We talk about the 4-way attitude test from Daniel Katz and really understanding what are the attitudes that we exude, what are the attitudes that we do based on the certain types or requirements for us to be able to, live the life that we want. All right. So that's it, and that is the last four weeks, and this one is our last week for the month of October. As I've said a while ago, next month we're gonna shift towards from evening to morning, so it's gonna be 10 a.m. Starting next Friday. So for everyone who's joining me, for everyone's watching me, if you're ready, take a look at the image that you're seeing in your screen right now, and let me know who are these two characters. Yan. Who are these two characters? If you can identify these two characters, put in there in the comment box where in a animated movie have you seen these two characters? And these two characters, if you take a look at it, what are they looking at? They're looking at a map of something. So, sino ba sila? Sino kaya sila? Take a look at the hair, di ba? Yung hairdo nila parang parehas. And the big glasses. And what are you doing right now? Yun, parang yung kamay nito, may, ano pa, parang may cover, no? Okay. So, who are these two? Ayan, naghahang yung mga tao. Okay, these two is Carl and Ellie. Yun! Ayan, si Coach Trisha. Nahuli mo, Coach Trisha. Yes, Carl and Ellie are from the movie Up. So today, on my talk today, we're gonna talk about this movie and I'm gonna connect with it to my talk for today. And Up, if you think about it, it's a 2009 American computer animated comedy drama. So may drama siya. Adventure film produced by Pixar, which is an animation studio and distributed by Walt Disney Pictures. And the film centers on an elderly person, which is you see that Carl and Carl Fredrickson and an earnest boy named Russell Jordan Nagay. Mamaya makikita nyo si Russell. By tying 1,000 of balloons in a house, Carl sets out to fulfill his dreams to see the wilds of the South America. So kung yung nakikita nyo yung map dyan na tinitingnan nila, that is a map of South America and complete a promise made to his wife, which is Ellie. Si Ellie po yung nasa left side of your screen, which is the lady, and Carl is on the right side of the screen. Sabi ni Coach Nords, can't relate sa photo. Rely na lang ako sa mga learnings. Okay lang yan, Nords. Makikita natin yan. Thank you, Coach Lau, for joining me. Yan, Up. Yes. It really talks about Up. Okay, let's move towards. Now, what I would ask for you is just observe the image in your screen right now. The one that you're seeing on my, here. What do you see? Like, what do you see in the screen right now? You see an image of, two persons. And if you see the pictures, if you take a look at each of the steps, what do you see? And what do you feel? What are the things that you see there and how do you feel about that? Drop that in the comment section so that I would know if you're still connecting with me, if you're still here with me. How do you feel about this image and this journey towards, from being a child to getting married to being in a space where you have a home, you're able to create a home, enjoying your time with your spouse, growing old together, and eventually being in a space where one of them gets sick. What's the feeling like? And if you think about this animated movie, it really talks about most of the journeys that happen for every individual. Maybe for me, the only thing that's missing here is the one where the first image where the two couple would meet as a little child. Because my wife, I met her when I was already in my 18s, 19 or 18 years old. So I was still young when I started my family life. But this journey is a clear depiction of how life mostly is, right? For most too often, the dream we have dreams, and most of the focus in the dreams is to buy a house. Well, get married, have kids, buy a house, maybe have a car, enjoy life. Just be in the present moment and enjoying the things that's happening in your life. And afterwards, that's it. You're done. But here, if you can remember the story of Up, it talks about a dream. And what is the dream? The dream or the goal is for them to be able to visit this place, to have a house in this place. And this is where the journey of Up comes in. Because the journey of Up talks about really how you would enjoy and live your life. And I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna connect this to the story of my life to you as well. On when I was watching this video, when I was watching this movie, it just really connected with me. And it was beautiful because I think I can remember my kids are with me when we watched this, if I can still remember that. And it's just a wonderful experience for you to get a lot of wisdom in the movies. Um, Before, when I was watching series, movies, or anything, I wasn't really intentional about it. I just watch it just for the sake of me enjoying it. But since I became a certified life coach, I started to really focus on intention. And intentional means that what can I get out of watching these things? And what can I do with this information and these learnings? So in this video and in this talk, I'll share to you 7 ways to enjoy and live your life. And it's simple lang ang request ko sa inyo. If you're able to connect for each of the ways, just put in a comment there, connecting, or yes, coach, I can connect with you, or maybe share a reflection. Why am I asking you this? It's always beautiful to be able to see, for other people to see the engagement that you have, because they can be able to connect with you. And connection, if you think about it, it's not just a form of really a verbal communication, but it's really more of reading as well, no? Being in a space where you're able to really have that, oh, yun, parehas din kami ng thought nun, or pinagdaanan din namin yun, or na-experience din namin yan. And that is something that we can beautifully share to other people, and they can really connect and have an interaction. All right? So, andyan pa ba kayo? Tumahimik kayo lahat? If you're still there, put in a comment, you're still following me. I hope you're still there at this time of the hour. So, 7 ways to enjoy and live your life. The first one that I will share to you based on connecting this to the movie Up. First one is, number one, adventure is out there and only the sky is the limit. Like, if you think about it, most of the people tend to get stuck in the work they do. And, they make their work their life. There's no more difference or space between the two. And unfortunately, this is really significantly affects our mental health from stress-related illnesses. And most of the time, when we're not able to cope up with it, it leads to depression. And common experience you would feel are burnt out. And for those of you watching, have you ever experienced a burnout before in your life? For me, I've experienced that. I've experienced an intense pressure on myself during the time that I was still in corporate. And you're just in the space where everything is not working out. Everything is just not working out. Everything, the performance is not getting better. The people are not doing better. And it's just in a space like you're not able to do the things that you were able to do before. And I realized that one of the biggest things that really has affected the way I see the work is I focus too much on the work that I forget about me. And you're gonna ask me, Coach, so paano yung workplace nyo, hindi kayo naalagaan? Naalagaan naman, of course. I mean, the beautiful thing about our company is they really help us and really take care of us. But at the end of the day, it's really us as an individual for us to take care of ourselves. It's not really the obligation of other people of the company to take care of themselves, especially with our health and mental health, spiritual health, physical health, and even emotional health. It's still with us for us to be able to make the right decision and the right ways for us to take care of yourself. So, what change can you do? Like, adventure is out there and the skies is the limit. If you think about it, what adventures are you having right now? Is the adventure more focused on, wala naman ako adventure coach because my life is in at work. But if you take a look at it, take a moment in time, is how do you take personal time offs right now? Personal time off, coach mo yung magbabakasyon ba? Yeah. But what do you do with the time? When you are in vacation or when you time off, are you focused on you or are you still focused on your work? You still have your laptop with you, putting that there, and you eating with your family members and what have you, still focusing on that. Rather than really focusing on, seeking an adventure. Because the limit is the sky. Most of the time, the limit is with us. Because we're not able to do the things that in our heart we know. And if you're able to maintain, always take a break when you need to, get some real sleep, not na sleep yung you sleep for 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, get a good sleep, 6 hours minimum. Maintain your proper diet, you take care of it, you're intentional, and continue to follow your passion. That is where adventure lies. Following your passion. Coach, medyo may edad na ako, so matagal na ako, pero okay na ako eh. But if you think about it, are you really enjoying the things that you're doing right now? And if you enjoy what you're doing right now, what if you're able to do your passion? If you're able to consistently do that every single day? That you're able to integrate your work and your life, and there's no quarreling, or um, there's no disconnection between the two. That you're just able to enjoy what you're doing and the life that you have. Like, what is it that makes your heart sing right now? Because if you're able to listen to that heart of yours, and it is able to speak with you, and you listen to it, that is where adventure starts. And the limit, yep, sky's the limit. As you see in the image, we are the limit. But the ability for us to do it, there's no limit. As long as we take action. All right? Number 2, you're never too old to achieve your dreams. Different people have different timelines of how success is achieved. Some of the people we know, they started their career maybe early on and they received success when they were growing up. You have some of the famous people who started early on in their career. But while for others, they maybe have started a little later than what they have. But at the end of the day, we have different ways and we have different, paths on what we follow. And we have that laid out already. We just need to be able to follow on what a path is being given to us. And most of us would say that, coach, I'm too old for these things. I'm too old for my dreams. I'm too old I just want to enjoy life. I just want to enjoy what I have. I mean, really, if you're given an opportunity to do more, just do more. What is it that you want to do? And the movie really depicts this. If you see the image right now, depicts the dream that he wants to achieve. And even with the age that he really pushed through with it. And if you take a look at it, what does enjoying look like, diba? If you're able to achieve your dreams, how is that joy look like if you're able to do it? Compared to where you're at right now and how can you do better? Like, what is your heart desire right now? What is it that you desire? Carl in the movie just wanted to pursue his goals with his wife Ellie. putting the house there in that, you know, mountain there. And they continue to work on that until he was able to achieve it. He was able to realize, hey, I need to do something about it. And he did. And really working towards that and not quitting through the process, you're able to really enjoy life. You would say, Coach, ba kailangan mo ko ba mag-quit sa corporate? Hindi naman. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is what is really that goal that you want to achieve. What is that dream that you want? Because even at your age right now, maybe you're, you're just there, chilling. If you're able to think about that dream and that dream is so, so big that you would be able to start jumping in the leap of faith, then you would be able to jump on that. I did that. I quit the corporate last year, earning 7 digits a year because I wanted to pursue my dreams. And it is possible. It's possible. As long as you have the right people with you and um, the right team, the right people supporting you, it can happen. All right. Now, number three. Sorry, this is number three. Stay true to yourself and what you believe in. This image of Russell received this badge, assisting the elderly badge and getting the most prestigious badge Carl gave him, which is the old guy. And it's Ellie's badge because Ellie, the wife of Carl, gave that badge to Carl when he was growing up. And if you think about it, for those of you who watch this, Carl is your typical grumpy guy who he is angry about the world because of what happened when he was, because of her wife who left her because she died. And she felt that there's no other person that can really trust him or believe in him. And if you think about it, what Russell did is really push through with it because he believed that he would be able to support the person. And think about the things that you're doing right now and the people that's waiting for you, waiting for your support. Like Russell has been very persistent and consistent, even though Carl is shooing him away, having him to leave during those times. Even when Carl did have low patience and have quick in temper, he still pursued that. So where are you right now in that? And how are you currently believing on the persons that you're reaching out to or believing in yourself that your dreams can be achieved? How are you staying true to that, to yourself, to your heart, and to the goal that you want to achieve? All right. Number four, a house is a home when it's filled with love. Yeah. A house is a home when it is filled with love. I've experienced at I'm blessed because I've experienced a house where my mom has been super, super, super loving and taking care of all of my needs, all of my wants. At times, I abuse it. I love you, mom. Sometimes I abuse it. And I've experienced a time where love is really pleasant in the air, and you're able to really grow up in such a way that at times it can be good, at times it can be bad because you tend to have this arrogance about the things that you want in life when you grow up because you've experienced a time where when you ask your mom, they give it to you, upfront, no questions asked. But when you grow up, things would change. You won't have to create that scenario. And I'm blessed because my mom who gave me that love at home, I'm able also to use that experience with my wife, with my children, with other people. Is it perfect? No, it's not. I've created walls for me to be able to protect myself for pain and suffering growing up. And that is something that I've realized in time when I also met the Decaf Coffee Republic family and the Life Coach family of the love that's filling in the house. Like Decaf Coffee Republic is located in Pasig City, inside Pioneer Center. And you could really feel the love in there. Even though at times nagwawala at nawawala ka, they still take care of you and they love you for who you are. Because at the end of the day, your heart is not really what you see outside. That's why my talk talks about really the inner game, bringing out the in me. Because the in you is beautiful, the in you is powerful, the in you is the person that you were born to be. just need to take that out and just give a little, share a little of that vulnerability in there. That goes a long way. And for me, that changed my life when I got certified 2 years ago. It changed the way I see my life. That changed the way I feel, the way that changed also the things that I see about the relationship. And it's a wonderful journey to keeping me back into focus of what my heart really was before and what it is still. That I needed just to step that out and allow people to see it. So where are you at right now? Are you feeling the love at home? How are you sharing the love at home? And not even at home, even outside. How are you showing that? How are you exuding that? And how is it also in your social media space? What do you exude? And how is that affecting your space and your environment? Now, for those of you watching, if you are in a space right now where you need help regaining focus, maybe because of the career that you have, or maybe there's a lot of things that is causing a distraction, or maybe there's a lot of demands in your life that's outside or on top of what you demand for yourself. I would like to introduce for you the Gaining Focus coaching program. This is a coaching program that really helps you with a 6-step system to master focus. And then too often than not, one of the things that's really hindering us from moving towards achieving our goals is just the focus that we have, because we tend to have a lot of things in here and there and a lot of clutters that we move towards that only to find out that it is not us. It's not what we wanted to do. And this program will help you with a six-step system for you to clarify what is the bigger picture. Like, what is your dream? What is your dream in your life right now? How does that look like? How does that feel like? You would say, Coach, I want to buy a house and lot. Cool. That's beautiful. That's a step for you towards creating that lifestyle that you want. But what's next? After buying a house and lot, what's next in your life? So clarifying a big picture really creates the change that you want. Also, assessing your current situation. Where are you at right now? What are the things that's working? What are the things that's not working? And what are the things that you need to do better? And eliminating the things that's not really serve your goal. You would say, Coach, wala namang naglilimit sa akin. Okay, good, that's great. So what help do you need? What help do you need for you to be able to move forward, to progress in life, to move you towards one step closer towards achieving that goal? And fourth is delegating that task for others can do. Now, this is specifically great for those business leaders who wants to really just enjoy the time, the fruits of their labor, of spending most of their time in the workplace, and just having that moment at home and enjoying their families, enjoying their children, they're enjoying their spouse, enjoying their home. And it's such a wonderful feeling. And fifth is prioritize what's important to you. What is important to you? Stephen Covey talks about what's urgent and what's important. But what's important is really what's important to your heart. Urgent is something that's important for other people. So what's really that thing, those things that would make, when you're able to do that, when you're able to accomplish that, you're able to create the life that you want. And last but not the least, plan so you can focus on not getting derailed. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Once you're able to go to the fifth step, the sixth step is to plan ahead, put everything in the table, create that plan so that you can continuously, like a train, right? You have a track already and you just move forward every step of the way. All right? So regaining focus, if you need help support there, this is a coaching bundle with include the one-on-one coaching. Just message me. I'll share to you my number there, but you can contact me to 0917-569-4200 to learn more about this coaching bundle. It's a wonderful bundle that, it's just going to transform your life. All right? So number 5, sometimes the little things in life that you love, sometimes it's the little things in life that we love the most. What does this mean? At times we get to focus too much on the goal that we have, that we tend to appreciate the small, tiny, teeny-weeny progress that we have in life. We tend to focus too much on the biggest dream that if we're not getting closer towards that, we beat ourselves. But if you really pause for a moment, reflect for a moment, and think about your progress, what is one thing that you can celebrate today? Let's talk about today. one thing that you can celebrate in life, something that you believe in is something that you've done something. It's always about perspective, life, right? Taking a look at perspective on how things are, how life are, and what really matters. Is it really that matters is the goal, or what matters is we are becoming in the process, or who you are becoming in the process, or what the relationships are becoming in the process? What truly matters to you? And how is this focus towards, the progress going to impact your life, rather than, being disappointed that you seem to not be progressing in the goals that you wanted to achieve? Number 6, I love this. It's not the people that matter in life. It's not, it's the people that matters in life and not the things. When I was starting my career, my focus was very, very simple. Very simple. Get promoted, buy a house, buy a farm, maybe create a bar, business, and I'm good. I thought, for me anyway, the measure of success for me is whatever materials things that I have, my status as well, getting promoted up. That's it. That's what really matters to me. Only to realize that when I'm able to achieve that goal, it seems that it's not fulfilling. It seems that I can't really fill that void in my heart, and I can't really understand why is this feeling. I'm getting promoted. My goal was to get promoted every 3 years. I'm able to do that, sometimes 6 months, sometimes a year I get to do that. And every time I do that, I move up the corporate career. It seems there's a void, and I cannot explain it. I cannot understand it. And I realized when I got certified 2 years ago and I started undergoing the journey of transformation in life coaching, only to find out what my heart really wants. And the heart that I wanted was the heart that I had when I was I think it was in grade school, where I had a dream. And that dream still remained with me. And I kind of been put in clutters, it's not organized anymore, where it's just there. But it's a big gold, being put in with a lot of things. I thought that's what I wanted, only to realize I still have a goal, and that expanded still for me to be able to achieve something. And that's a beautiful thing about it. The people around you are the ones that's really what matters. The relationship that you build, the connections that you have, the pain that you had as well. That also matters, because the pains and sufferings that we have will test how we have faith in ourselves, because it's not going to be perfect. We're always going to have some relationship who would, you know, be in that negative end of the spectrum. But still, you're still up there. You're still moving. You're still watching me, which is great. Something to celebrate about. Not a lot of people would end watching a video that's now more than 40 minutes. It's something that matters, right? Because you value the person, and you would be able to get value to that person and really love that person for who they are. They're not perfect like you as well, but still, that's the beauty of it. It's the other people that really matters. It's not the things that we achieve as we progress in life. And last but not the least, number 7, to become a family, it is not mandatory to be related by blood. I want for you to let that sink in for a moment. Think about that. At times, the people that we don't expect that will love us for who we are, maybe outside going in, are really the ones that most of often than not are not family members. It really cares for us. And if you think about it, the relationship that we have most of the time, the connection, the commonality, same dreams, same goals maybe, are people that are not of our blood. And that's the beauty about being human. It's all about having connection, having something in common, having something with the same passion. the same drive, the same similar dream. And really being in that present moment with these people really can connect with you, can trust you, can celebrate you, even at your worst. And that's a beautiful journey because at the end of the day, the people that you have around you, the average of the five people, I think the five people will be your average of you. So if you're being really intentional about it, who are the people that you have in your space? And how are these people helping you right now in your journey? And how can you make the necessary changes for you to be able to create that life that you want? Like the people that you're seeing posting there right now are part of my family. Nords, you have Coach Mao there, you have Trisha, you have Ishi. Thank you, Master E, for helping me. She's taking care of all of the technical stuff here. And that's the beautiful thing that you really get to appreciate those small, teeny things that sometimes we tend to forget. Like maybe your children, maybe your wife, maybe your husband. But if we just allow ourselves to zoom out, take a look at everything, and zoom back in and regain the focus that we need, I think it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful world where you're just super, super grateful about the things that's happening in your life. Because you are great. Everyone's great. Yeah, at times your attitude or the behavior are not great. But I think those are the people that we need to help. Those are the people that we need to start connecting. Because I'm sure they don't like having that kind of behavior. They also want to do great. And if you are doing great right now, I think it's a beautiful thing that we could start helping other people do great too. So something to think about tonight. It's a Friday. Tomorrow it's a weekend. Do you live for the weekend? Mm. Or do you live at the moment? Because that's your friend. Living in a moment means enjoying the things that's happening in your life. Living in a weekend is just looking forward towards that future that doesn't happen yet. So you choose. Pick the life that you want for you to enjoy it, or pick the life in the future that's not happening yet. It's always about the beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's about what's happening right now. And I have said, you're beautiful and you're great. So keep that in mind. All right. Viktor Frankl, and this is his book, Man's Search for Meaning. I've read this, I think it was 2 years ago. And this book really changed the way I see things, really changed the way I see life. And this book has a biggest influencer in me. And he said in his book that between stimulus and response, what stimulates you for taking a response towards that? Maybe someone talked to you, maybe someone spoke to you, maybe someone shouted at you, maybe someone cut you in the line. And the response, there is a space between that. And the space is our power to choose our response. So you have your stimulus, you have your response, and in between this space, between my glasses right now, that is the power to choose your response. And your response lies our growth and also our freedom. Our growth to be able to understand our values, our beliefs, our values, our attitudes. And that's what I've shared to you for the last 4 days, creating the foundation of who we are internally. Because when we start reflecting and putting ourselves in a space of awareness of who we are, that is the time that we start growing and understanding where these responses are coming from. And being able to acknowledge, accept, and do something about it to move forward gives us the freedom to enjoy the life that is, that we deserve, that's been given to us already. It's there already. The life that you want, it's there. You just need to grab it. You just need to let go of the feelings that you have, emotions that you have, that in your heart that's not serving you. It's there already. It's already created for you. You just need to grow. You just need to be free of this because it will not serve you. But if you take a moment, allow that space really to be your power, choose your response, things will go, will go very well for you. You've already proven that. You're still here. You're still watching me. You're still doing the things that you love to do. So you can make the choice. So focus back on your beliefs, focus back on your attitudes and your values. And once you're able to see that, life is worth living. And living means being in a great relationship with the people that celebrates you but don't tolerate you. All right? So remember that. So before we end, let me just read through the comments. Yeah, Coach Maureen, thank you for posting in there. Do you live for the weekend or do you live for the moment? Beautiful. Living at the moment, sabi ni Nords. And Coach Sherry, thank you for joining me tonight. Maraming salamat. I'm living in the moment and ready to help others because I've seen it and read that in 2018. Our power is our ability to choose wisely, choose for yourself. Yeah, life is worth living. So live that life. You deserve it. But make sure that you have the people that love you with you. They deserve your love too. Because they're giving their love to you as well. So give love, share love, diba? You get what you deserve and you get what you want, but you do what you want as well. All right. So thank you very much for joining me. Again, this is my last life coach access at this time, 10 p.m. Starting next week on Friday, it's going to be at 10 a.m. in the morning at the same time. So I'll see you there. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you who's watching me. Please make sure you're able to do the things that you need to do as of today. Bless someone. Really bless someone and just appreciate them. As we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub at Decap Copy Republic, which is located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Bixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. That's across Bayanihan Center. When you look there, it's around the street, it's in Bayanihan Center. If you are not in the Philippines right now, I would really encourage you to start planning out how to go to Decap. There's a lot of beautiful people there, and if you want to experience a transformative experience of your lifetime, please visit us. I mean, it's just going to be a wonderful time having a conversation with you. If you don't want to have a conversation, it's fine. We love you. We love you for who you are. And, just make sure that you're able to do the things that you want to do and enjoy your time there. By the way, if you need to be able to contact me, be intentional. You can email me on my email address and the number that you see on the screen, or you may visit my page there just to get to know me better. Now, Decap Copy Republic, which is our coaching hub, is physically open between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. This is in Pasig City, but our virtual operation is 24/7. So if you need life coaching or coaching services on demand, any time of the day, any day of the week. So it's 12 midnight there, whatever time it is. Maybe you're sleeping, here it's midnight and people are sleeping. No, we're not sleeping. We're here to support you. Please connect with Coach Giselle through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. And by the way, please share this video so other people can be blessed. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you again next time. Not the same time. It's 10 a.m. next Friday. Thank you very much. La bam boom. La bam boom. See ya. Bye-bye.